A very interesting game for sure, we would say, for Wesley. Wesley, in this tournament, we saw you win, I think about 6 weeks ago.
It was in the Sigfield Cup.
It was only a week ago.
Was it a week?
I beat Dario.
Okay, it was only a week ago. I do remember that you won a week ago.
It feels like
It just feels like you haven't been here
I'm sure it was the Sigfield Cup. I remember now.
I was 27 when I won when I last won a game a year ago.
That's true. Indeed, technically correct.
Yeah, so first of all, I'd like to thank Lord God Jesus for letting me win. It's super hard to win even one game.
No, that definitely was interesting. And this game was sharp. This game got wild and busy pretty quickly.
Yeah, before we analyze, I want to say shout out to my young opponent, John Burke. He's only 20. He's got a lot of promise. He's a very aggressive player. And last night, I checked his openings. I was looking for a way to try to play for a win with the black pieces. But he knows his theory very well. And I considered playing other openings, like the Sicilian or the Caro-Kann, but most likely I'd get a worse position out of the opening, so I didn't feel like playing it. And then I thought about the Ruy Lopez, but it's also hard to play for a win there. But big shout out to him for not just forcing the draw with the white pieces.
Let me ask you this question, because we were debating this during the broadcast. Were you thinking from move one, I'm trying to beat this young man? After all, he's not that experienced in the U.S. Championship. He's a good player, but you are rating by a couple of hundred rating points. Or were you just thinking solid play?
Yeah, first of all, I wasn't thinking of the result. First of all, I think for a top player, it's almost impossible to gain rating in the U.S. Championship. There's just a lot of talented, lower-rated players. I think their rating should be higher, but like I think Sam Sebian, for example, or Robson's rating should be higher, or Lenderman, because they're very good players. So when you have the black pieces, it's difficult to play for a win. And this is my 7th U.S. Championship. I've lost to some 2500s in the past. I've lost to Sam Sebian, Conrad Holt, a wonder, amongst others.
Man, you just remembered him off the top of your head like that. Long memory.
Yeah, you don't forget when you lose someone 200 points lower. So also, I think Sam Sebian, he was 25-31 in 2015, and he beat me, and he drew against Hikaru Nakamura, who was 27-98. So I think sometimes you just gotta play your best, and if it's a draw, you can move on. I mean, John Burke could go for this 14-move repetition, as you can see, this Berlin draw, but he didn't. Big shout. I think at the end of the day, if you're that young, I mean, sure you can make a draw, get 2 or 3 rating points, but I think the experience is more valuable.
Absolutely, I agree with
and
that.
also, I couldn't just think of any opening to play for a win against 1e4. I mean, I could try the Najdorf, but he knows it very well.
Indeed. All right, let's get into the game, because it got sharp, and then you got a piece on D3, and he played B4. That moment is a moment that was very exciting. You could have grabbed the exchange right away, but then you went for the sharper, more dynamic line. Take us through your thinking process.
Yeah. First of all, the opening is nice because he played this against Bruzon, so I was hoping he would repeat it and prepared this small surprise in opening rook e8. I think he became too greedy and took this pawn. I think Akobian was saying instead of c5, rook g6 is also very strong. Like here, rook g6. I thought about rook g6. And then I was analyzing rook e1, c5, the knight f1, and he brings the knight to g3. But apparently the computer says it's just -2, like completely winning for black after bishop g4 or something.
Wow.
I just didn't realize that this is just crushing. So if I saw bishop g4 with an attack, I would have gone for this. But yes, I think first of all, his pawn grabbing was just a big mistake because he got a worse position out of the opening. And I thought queen d1 was better. I couldn't see a refutation instead of queen f4. But yeah, I couldn't guess his moves. I thought queen d1, black should be better, but I couldn't find a way to increase my advantage. I'm sure there is something. But yeah, queen f4, bishop d3. I guess b4 is actually the only move because if you play rook e1, apparently there's some bishop move, like bishop
g6
c2.
with the knight coming to d3.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure where to put the bishop. But yeah, b4 was a very good practical try, and I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, b4. After b4, I mean, black is better, but it's not so easy to
So this position apparently was very, very sharp. And
very sharp, very
right
sharp.
here he had the move
Queen F5.
Queen F5. The engine actually wanted to take on F1 originally. But Queen F5, did you have something planned against this?
Well, yeah, I thought, I was expecting Rook D1, Queen F5, G6, Bishop D4.
And now just Bishop F4, giving you
Yeah, I saw this.
the dark square, giving you the rook, but just the dark square one.
Yeah, Bishop A1, Rook A1. Then I wasn't sure. I mean, Black's got to be better, but he's got compensation. If he can get Queen G3 and H4 in. At the same time, yeah, Queen D4, Rook C1. And yeah, you're right. He should have gone for this. Maybe this is his best defense.
Yeah, we thought it was his best chance.
But
When he missed this, however, then it seemed that you had this great move, E3. Did you see this from afar, Wesley?
Yeah, I thought, but I was expecting he would play Bishop. Maybe he missed it. I don't know.
We were expecting you to play F7, F6. Really, we thought this was really the amazing follow-up.
I saw this move, I just didn't believe it could ever work.
Yeah, we thought.
Wait, so EF, if I was thinking EF, Bishop E3, Queen E3, Rook E3, F7, King F8, so Black wins.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so I saw F6, I just never thought it could ever work. But maybe it does. Oh,
No, you can't take there, but knight e6 is also not possible, so everything's covered.
Oh, so F6, knight F3.
It's pretty similar to what you had, just better.
Better? Oh, okay. I didn't realize why. Bishop F1, Rook F1, Queen D3.
And then he doesn't get the
Rook F8.
In the game. He had one last chance.
Which is
the way you've played it, it was right about here that he missed his chance with knight h4.
Was
I didn't see knight h4. I was looking at like some d5 tricky line, d5 rook d5, rook c1, queen d3.
Okay, just a second. Let me catch up with you. Tricky line.
Yeah, tricky
D5.
line. Because he got back rank, queen d3. And now the important is if he plays knight e1, I have queen b5, protecting e8.
Oh, that's a nice way.
Meanwhile, also it's funny if I play e6 here.
Yeah.
Rook e6, knight e5.
Whoa.
And there's only one move that wins for black.
Wait a minute.
Only one winning move.
What?
What? Really?
Maybe Christian can find it.
Christian.
No, rook e5, queen e5.
Queen e5. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. So here there's
H6 maybe. No, H6.
Whoa. Our queen is hanging. Our queen is hanging. F7 is hanging. C8 is hanging.
Okay, Wesley's giving us a nice little test here.
Yeah, you all are grandmasters.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Queen D1.
I know Christian would play.
Very
and
nice.
then rook
Christian.
f6.
You got it.
You
got it.
So I was calculating this, but I didn't see knight h4.
That was we think it was his last chance.
If rook takes d4?
Queen g5.
Queen g5. Oh, and then you just go for a mating attack, yeah?
Yeah, the construction is
Queen G5.
quite challenging for you.
Oh, also if I play, instead of rook d4, if I play g6,
G6.
and queen somewhere, yeah? Queen
Queen
g5, yeah?
We may have this move.
Oh, yeah, I can just...
Oh no, that's check. Sorry, that's check on d4. Sorry.
I think queen g5, huh?
Oh, now maybe knight back to f3.
Oh, knight f3?
Queen h6.
That makes sense, yeah.
And we've got...
Yeah, this makes sense, yeah. Weaken my dark squares. Also, you can play h4. We both missed on h4.
We think that was the last chance, and when he went for what he did in the game,
g4 looked suicide.
you've got everything covered, and you went on to win rather comfortably. Finally.
I think knight h4. You're right. Was his last chance to defend.
How do you feel about the tournament right now? I mean, you told us
good.
you were very tired after a series of tournaments all in a row.
That's
but
true, yeah.
You've landed squarely on your feet, Wesley.
Yeah, again, today was a big win. I mean, as I said, even to win just one game here is very tough. Also, all the top players losing rating, and Yeah, I was a year younger when I last won a game.
Well, let's not wait until your next birthday before you win again. You've got 4 rounds to go.
I think.
Congratulations on tying for first.
Yeah, I think we were discussing yesterday, Kobe and I think +3 will be good enough for tied first.
That shows how tough the field is.
Only 4 games left. So it's going to be nice. I'm going to have white tomorrow. Hopefully I can make something out of my whites.
Because you're so good, your memory is so wonderful about the games and stuff like that. On panel here, we had a lot of trouble remembering when was the last time Fabi castled. That is to say, losing 2 games in a row.
Oh, castled. Losing 2 games in a row?
Yeah, when did
Losing
Fabi
2
lose
games
2 games in a row?
Losing 2 games in a row?
Yeah. First of all,
That's
he loses so
classical.
rarely to begin with, but 2 games in a row.
Okay, he loses blitz games, yeah? But blitz not.
You got to go to the blitz game.
Yeah, classical game. Yeah, you're right. Probably when? 5 years? 5
You
years?
don't know.
We don't know.
I can't remember.
Probably 5 years ago.
Do you remember a specific incident in your mind? Like,
Could he? I knew he had a bad
No.
fight on Zay one year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It'd
lost.
have to go all the way back.
2018, so 3.5 years ago.
3.5 years ago.
Yeah,
what
he-
is
he
your
lost
opinion?
it.
Before you go, what's your opinion of this? Is this winning for Lanier?
No, I saw the engine before coming. It says it completely equal.
What? This position?
Yeah. Yeah, it says that black should draw without. I mean, black should draw with good defense.
Wow.
Yeah, because C5 D4. Yeah,
It's
I guess.
counterplay.
I think a more interesting endgame is actually the one between Fabi and Robson.
Okay,
Yeah,
your,
Robson.
your opinion of this one?
Yeah, white has some slight chances. White's definitely pushing. Bishop pawn G5 is very vulnerable. The question is whether white can win or not. But looks like unpleasant defending for black. Bishop F6. So knight E6, bishop F6, and then black can only sit. So it's going to be a long, hard defense.
Wesley, we do have a segment, Predict a Result. So we're going to do it on this game right now, and we're going to include you.
Oh, oh, put him on the spot.
The host
I'm
pulling.
going to go with a victory for Fabiano.
I'm going to wait for Wesley.
No.
I'm going to wait right now for Wesley. I'm going to blame everything on Wesley.
Not allowed. No.
Go ahead, Wesley.
No. Wesley, no, we cannot have Wesley influence
Okay, Wesley, the last
panel.
one. Wesley's the
Wesley has
last
to be the
one.
last one. He's the strongest player in the
I
room. Let him have the last pick.
Maurice.
All right. If I'm going to go next, I'm going to say draw.
I'm going to say draw.
I'm going to say white wins.
Thank you, Wesley.
Yeah,
that's a fight.
But it's 2-2. We're going to have Verusian.
Well, now VAR heard what Wesley said. We know he's going to say white wins.
He's got to break the
After
tie.
he heard that, well, clearly.
But
okay.
But this is a game where there's 2 bishops versus
Yeah.
bishop-knight combination. We saw the longest game of the
Yeah, I'm
tournament.
having bad
Sam
memories about
Sevian,
that game.
Alex Lenderman.
But he was up a
we
pawn.
thought
He was up a pawn in that one, though.
That,
But you're going to lose a pawn soon. Or maybe one day.
that we thought that Sam should.
VAR says draw.
VAR says draw.
Wow, kudos
man.
to
He's a very,
VAR.
very
Even
wise,
hearing what Wesley had to
very
say.
wise
Yeah.
man.
All right, Wesley, you got some more to think about in this round. Not just your win, but whether or not you might lose this your
that's
first
true.
predictor result.
Maybe I can change. I missed.
No.
I missed after bishop F6, black has bishop E8. So after bishop F6, bishop E8 is important.
Oh, you already said it. Too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
No,
All right,
The
we got
FIDE
the predictions in.
regulations are you can't
Touch
take,
move.
take
Touch
your move
Can't
back.
take it back. Can't take it back.
Yeah, I don't see how white wins by force, but it's going to be very, very hard defending.
Very long game.
Yeah, very long.
Well, congrats,
Under
Wesley.
2
Thanks
hours.
for joining us and entertaining us as
thank
well.
you.
Good luck in the rest of your games.
Tomorrow again, thanks.
Congratulations, Wesley. Indeed. Good luck in the remainder. Okay. What a